Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Good. So before anything we do today, before we go forward, we're going to watch a short video. And first, two things I want you to do. From this video, I want you to tell me how it makes you feel. And you're going to give me a guess as to what today's topic is. Alright? So you're watching the video now.
I feel normal.
You feel normal?
Yes.
So, how do you feel? You feel normal? How do you feel? What's funny? We need to give people a chance to speak. You cannot speak while others are speaking. You got terrified? But what do you think today's topic is?
Child abuse.
Facebook messed up? What's that? Sorry? I think it's up with challenge. And the parents prioritizing the wrong thing. So you weren't paying attention? Tell me, how does it make you feel?
She's introduced and she's smart enough to know what I want to do. Because she's smart enough to
Very good. So the topic is in the child abuse. How would you feel if your parents did that to you? Very pardon? You feel as though you get abused every day? How so? How so? I'm sorry about that.
This corresponding to the last topic, like I decided they're pregnant at the wrong age and they don't want to say be sure. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad that you can link the two topics. That's very good. Alright, so today's topic is in the child abuse. Alright? So most of you were correct. Those were very good answers. I'm sorry for those of you who feel terrified about what happens to the child, but it is a reality of what happens every single day in some part of the world. Alright? So in today's lesson, we're going to understand child abuse. We're going to look at some different types of child abuse and the different scenarios in which it can happen, and some signs that students, children in your community might exhibit if they're being abused at home. Alright? What do you think some types of child abuse mean?
When the parents doesn't let you speak, maybe you did something wrong and you try to explain
They're not letting you sleep. So that is saying hurtful things to you.
If I do like you do something right or you do something like I want to come up, starve you. What's in a
Starve you?
Beat you.
Oh wow. That happened to your home?
No.
Oh, but that's just an example you're telling me. Okay. Well. Tell me what the type of challenges that you're thinking of. Excessive hitting. Okay. They punish you. So, those are some various types of child abuse, but we have the main types here. But before we do that, let's just go through a definition of what is child abuse. Any action or failure to act by a parent, guardian, or adult that harms a child physically, emotionally, or mentally. That is child abuse. This also includes neglect and exploitation. Do you know that children are exploited? Children are exploited in different ways, whether it be working at an early age. That is why we have an age limit as to when you as a child can start working. You know, at some jobs they don't hire you if you're 16. They'll say, okay, wait until you're 18. Or sometimes if you're 15, they might flex a little bit if you're 16. But if you're 15, they'll be like, no. Right? Because you're still a child. And it's easy for you to be underpaid, overworked. A 6-year-old washing their own clothes is a bit of a stretch.
This is chores.
We have to give persons a chance to speak. You will have your chance. Yes. Okay. Consider. I won't consider that as abuse. Pardon? Teaching her. It's like you can wash dishes. But those are chores. There's a difference between doing chores and being exploited and forced to do certain things. It's just like teenage pregnancy. When you're forced to have sex, that is what? Rape. Correct? Good. So you can be forced and you can willingly do something, or your body just trying to train you to be able to do things for yourself. Right? Good. So the types of abuse. We have physical abuse, emotional or psychological abuse, sexual abuse, neglect, and exploitation. And then we have in practice, we have child labor that we were just talking about, and trafficking. Trafficking is when children are basically kidnapped, and some of them are taken to different areas and so on, and they might be forced to work, they might be forced to be a prostitute. Yes. These things happen. These things happen not just in Ghana, but they happen all over the world. So I have some scenarios here and I want you to listen to them. And tell me whether it's which type of abuse it will fall on. So we're listening? For the past month, Alicia has been coming to school without breakfast or lunch. Her uniform is often dirty and she smells of smoke. When her teacher asks her if everything is okay at home, Alicia says mommy is tired all of the time and doesn't cook anymore. Neglect. Neglect. physical abuse and neglect. What? No, no, no. Let her explain. Let her explain. You're saying? I understand what you're getting at, but in terms of abuse, they're always referring to physical abuse as the hitting, the pinching, the burning with cigarette butts, all these fancy things. Okay. Good. So that one we all agree that it's neglect. And she's saying it's a bit of physical abuse also. The next scenario. Jamal's father notices
You find them from the
bruises
seat
on
of the
his arm shape
grandson.
and fingerprints.
Then she'll bring it
When
back.
he
We're getting
asks,
staff. For them to try to
Jamal's teacher notices bruises on his arm shape
send
and
to my
fingerprints. When she asks him about them, Jamal avoids eye contact and says, I fell. Right? A friend later tells the teacher that Jamal's father lashes him with a belt whenever he makes it. What type of abuse? Physical abuse. Explain. We know, I understand this, but tell me why you're saying it's physical abuse. Very good. Very good. So nobody's first. Scenario number 3. Keisha's older cousin has been asking her to come into his room alone. He touches her in ways that makes her uncomfortable. Don't tell anyone, it's our little secret. Keisha feels scared and confused. What type of abuse is that? Sexual, emotional,
upside down.
neglect by who? Parents and psychological abuse. Very good. So it's a mix. It's a sexual abuse, psychological abuse, and somebody said it would be
Sexual.
emotional psychological. Somebody said something else. Neglect, because you're saying that her parents is not watching her carefully. And the parents should be noticing the signs. Very good. And if it's her own cousin, why would he want to do that? He's creepy, yes. Pardon? He's down bad. He's a pedophile. Very good. Right? Good. So yes, it's a mix of emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and we can say neglect because why isn't the parents noticing the signs? Very good. Good. Scenario number 4. The student who jokes too much. For the past month, Alicia, no, that's not it. Sorry. Every day, Robbie's stepfather insults him, calling him stupid, worthless, and good for nothing. At school, Robbie is withdrawn, avoids work, and his grades have dropped sharp. He says, I can't do anything right, even when he gets the answers right. What are some signs that Robbie might be exhibiting?
Emotional.
No, but before we say what type of abuse it is, what kind of, how would you know? He seems sad. He has a low self-esteem. Yes, very good. Withdrawn. Very good. Even even if he does something correct, he feel like he could have done it better. Very good. But then what is probably stepfather telling him these things? So he's confused. Students, do you agree? She says in most cases, the stepfather is jealous because the parent loves the stepchild more than him. Sometimes she loves her own child more than the stepfather. Do you agree? So which type of abuse for sake for this one was? Emotional abuse. And what would you do if your friend is being emotionally abused? Tell a trusted adult. Very good. And as Miss said earlier, not any adult. Tell some adults crazy. An adult with what? Sense. Knowledge. Help yourself to how? Then we have scenario number 5. Right? A shopkeeper reports seeing a boy stealing snacks. When questioned, the boy admits, "My uncle sent me to steal. If I don't bring something home, he beats me and doesn't let me." Exploitation. But isn't it also physical abuse? Yes. Because when a child doesn't bring home, emotional abuse too. It's also like very good. Very good. Then we have this final scenario. 13-year-old Chris is left at home alone while his mother works night shifts at a bar. He cooks for himself, takes care of his baby sister. Sometimes strangers come to the house looking for his mother, and Chris feels unsafe. Neglect and emotional. All of the types of abuse? No. Except sexual and child labor. Because you're a form of exploitation. Because remember, when you're a child, you're not able to be a child anymore. He's raising all of make their own food, and they have to wash their shoes and their shirts and this and that. Oh, so it's yours. So we have a big difference. Very good.
This is fair, right? You come home from a bar, your mother cooked and she left us, and then you go wash your
What? Oh, guys, mommy cook for you?
Exactly.
So we can help mommy out? Yeah. It's not abusing that. What happened? So I'm sure mommy had to press your clothes, clean the house, and wash clothes the weekend. You Yes, mommy probably give you money. Mommy has to get up probably soon as the sun rises, go to work. So we can't help mommy out anymore. We're not willing to do chores. Mommy is abused.
But you already watching everything that you use. And that is blame you.
No, miss, this is how it works. I don't think. Okay, sure, mommy and daddy thought at some point, why these children don't wash when they use it? No, they're gonna let everything in the sink for me to wash up. We have to give and take with our parents, you know. And some of our parents really just try the best that they can. It's not like some of you being abused emotionally, sexually. But if you are, feel free to tell a teacher, trust the teacher, or the counselor. Very good. Right? So, your parents trying our best. We gotta try to help them. Right? What do you think are some signs of child abuse?
Miss, when the child is untidy or she's late, not technically late,
I was tired of class because of their work.
Huh? Marks of violence. How they act. Maybe.
Miss, like some,
Just like
If you see people being seen on movie or TikTok, I hope that the pastor had the young people in the army out.
miss, and sometimes that's a cause of bullying in school.
Very good. Go on the side.
yes, child is exploitation side. Child will come to school
You're Miss London.
The child over
and you can see them at the camera pocket.
Very good. Flinching when somebody raises their hand.
Miss, I'm like crying like when someone tell you like something like some children but I think some children are like they crying so yeah.
So, some of the things that you just said are signs of abuse. So we have bruises and injuries, unkept appearances,
Some children
hunger.
just smell.
Oh miss like
Some children just nasty.
Some kids just no, but some of them look genuine. Some of them are not parents' fault.
But we have to be fair. If this is your child and you're sending them to school, aren't you going to look at their appearance every day?
Watch them go to school clean and home school.
But that's not, I don't think in the case of abuse, that's not necessarily what they're talking about. We're talking about the child that comes to school on time every single day.
Sometimes it's not a parent.
miss
I'll let you have this one.
miss the hunger is like begging children to sleep for their lunch, going up to beg on children want to buy something first.
Saying this to church.
No, like one day them happy and the next day them suddenly sad and then they're sad.
So we have hunger. What about bursts of anger? Let somebody just now Kimora. Bursts of anger. How is it the sign of abuse? No. Before you leave here, you're going to tell me, why sudden drop of grades? You have bursts of anger in me. Sudden drop of grades.
Miss when your parents
Very good.
miss and they also
have a question?
It is. This is not related to me, but anyone who has a question. This if you met somebody, that easy, right?
No, nobody has the right to kill somebody. Alright, so we have listed, we have all the signs of abuse. Kimora, please keep it on your mind and coming back to you. Right? So now we have how to seek help. The first one, what did we say? Tell a trusted adult.
With sense.
With sense. Very good. Tell a parent or relative with sense. Right. Tell a teacher with sense. Tell a what am I? Teacher. What is miss? A teacher. Tell the school counselor. And how many counselors do I have here? Two. So you have two persons to choose from. Then we have the social worker.
Like,
Miss Bobby Gates. Yes.
welfare.
Welfare, the welfare lady. That is how you're seeking help. After the social worker, we have the police.
There's something.
So not our police have man, I don't believe that. Okay, so that's a fair point. Sometimes you might tell the police and they think it's a joke. I did not know that. Right, then we have the Child Care and Protection Agency. I want everybody to write down that number in their book. So we have 227-0979. So if you're being abused at home, you call the Child Care and Protection Agency. And one thing that I always want you to remember is that it is never your fault. It is not your fault you're being abused. It's never your fault. You're a child. You make mistakes. Right? And an adult, a safe adult, a trusted adult, will never ask you to keep a secret. Just like how Alicia's cousin, Keisha's cousin was asking her to keep a secret. Right? A trusted adult will never ask you to keep it a secret. Right? Good. So we have one thing that we're going to do. I'm going to throw this marker to you. Right? And you're going to tell me what you've learned today. So Kimora, this first one is for you. Let's do this.
And you're going to get some more.
Ready? So when I throw it to you, you're going to stand right here. Or you want me to do it randomly and then I'm going to randomly show it to you. Because I don't want to come to you. So somebody on this side, somebody, my eyes are closed.
I'm just afraid that you don't talk.
Tell me something this. What have you learned today? Yeah, you can write it. Huh? Yes, just on the chart. Just write it fast. I can read it out. Let's go do like I take this thing off of you. What? Oh, is it okay?
Wait,
have
Kind. They have science, like, being social, but also being by themselves.
Simon, tell me.
She has a lot of I learned that must always tell a trusted adult with sense whenever you're going to any abusive activities, and if not abusive,
And give her a chance to speak.
and it doesn't give you the right to bully someone if you're going through any abuse. So
Very good.
no, you can't have one. No, Tatiana. No, Tatiana.
It's this boy's chance. Colin, Colin, it's your chance. Tell me what you learned. Six, seven, 9, 0, 9, 7 to 9. That's how you put it. You put 6, 7, 9. Wow, right. Colin, not good. Not good. That's what you already went already.
I learned that Yes, I learned that when you're being abused, you should always tell a trusted adult.
You want something right now? Tell me something else. Tell me something else.
If you see somebody that are being abused, you should call trusted adult.
Excuse me,
Something like that are being abused.
You should try something.
Alright, it's the last person we're having. Okay, very good.
I know it's that. Today I learned that talking was the trusted love with sense.
Nobody
Oh.